So Tony, how's the offseason been so far in terms of getting your guys accustomed to maybe new schemes and getting to know some new players as well?
Well, it's going well. Guys have been energized. Fresh start for those guys. They've been practicing hard, they're studying hard, asking good questions. Not surprised by it, expected it out of them. So I'm not shocked in regards to that. But it's been good. It's been good.
Personally, for you, how's it feel to be back in the same place? Coaching in the secondary with the Miami Dolphins and having new coaches around you to learn those personalities on the defensive
No,
side.
it's the best case scenario for me. Obviously, don't have to move my family. That helps. Have a familiarity with the players that we have, so that's one less thing I have to learn when you move on, and just learning new things. So it's kind of like you get re-energized. It kind of locks you in, so you can focus a little bit. You can't take the little things for granted. You can't assume that you know, because I'm learning along with the players that we have. But yet I have to learn at a pace fast enough where I can teach and instruct and motivate them as well. So it's been fun.
Speaking of learning, how difficult do you think it was, and how do you think Minka could play so many positions as a rookie? Is that a credit to his athletic ability and his mental strength as well?
Without question. And I don't. It's probably more to his mental ability. All right, because I think the mental is the physical, probably 10 to 1. Because a lot of times you may not have the athleticism, but if you understand what's coming, you understand the game, you can position yourself. But he happens to have a good mix of that. And I would say that his third attribute is that his mother and father have done a phenomenal job with him. He is cut from a different cloth in regards to his work ethic and those kind of things. So he has the trifecta. Now, with that being said, he's still a young guy. He still has a long way to go. But the good thing about him, he works hard every day. He doesn't take anything for granted. And he wants to get better.
What's it like? I don't know if you've been asked this or not. What's it like for you being on the defensive side? Last year you come from an offensive-minded head coach, and now you have a defensive-minded head coach. Do you feel like there's more eyes on you on the defense, or is it basically the same? Or how would you characterize it?
Well, I think the biggest thing for me as I look at it, when you have a defensive head coach, that hopefully we get some more breaks on defense, as opposed to everything being tilted towards the offensive perspective. No, but I think it's pretty much the same. When the season gets here, things may change a little bit, but as right now, Coach Flores is doing a phenomenal job of setting the culture for the entire building. So he's kind of sharing the wealth in regards to his experience and his presence in a whole bunch of different meeting rooms. So I haven't seen a difference just yet in regards to how much time is spent. They're both very, very busy. But I'm glad Coach is here, and just listen to the things that his expertise, his knowledge of the defense, and his vision has been refreshing as well.
How would you say, Coach? I would, on a scale of 1 to 10, the importance of fundamentals and how he is stressed. It seems to me from the outside looking in, it's pinned at 10.
All right.
What is it like? What is it like for you
Well,
guys?
it's all fundamentals. All fundamentals. At some point, you're going to have to rely on that. Your athleticism is not going to be a factor at some point in the game or some point in your career. In certain situations, you're not going to be able to out-athlete everyone or out-scheme everyone. It's going to be if your eyes are right, you get aligned correctly. If your eyes are right and you're playing with the proper pad level and the proper technique, that's what's going to get you out of tough times. When you get older, that's what's going to put you in position because you've learned the proper mechanics, the proper body mechanics, the proper progression with your eyes. It all goes back to technique, in my opinion. And I've been wrong before. I'm sure I'll be wrong again, but to me, it's technique, because that's what's going to separate the difference between the good ones and the great ones. The difference between you knocking the ball down and intercepting the ball. That's the difference, and how fast you get there, and it all falls back on technique.